The sea is vast, an unknowable mistress, its depths a yawning abyss, where light barely dares to venture. For centuries sailors whispered tales of the Kraken, a monstrous tentacled behemoth lurking in the darkness, poised to drag entire ships into the brine. But where did these tales originate, and is it possible that the Kraken is more than a myth? Although more popularized in the movie Clash of the Titans, which is loosely based on Greek myths, the Kraken's legend is actually rooted in the frigid waters of Scandinavian folklore, where Viking sailors, hardened by their brutal lives and endless battles, still shuddered at the thought of this beast. Derived from the Old Norse word krake, meaning something twisted or unhealthy, the Kraken was said to be less a creature and more a force of nature. Its tentacles could snatch whales, crush longships like driftwood, and churn the sea into a lethal whirlpool. To the Vikings, who viewed the ocean as both their livelihood and their doom, the Kraken was the ultimate terror. A predator so massive and unrelenting that it rendered their weapons and courage useless. And yet, stories of the Kraken weren't limited to Nordic sailors. Accounts of similar creatures appeared in medieval texts, detailing monstrous fish capable of wreaking havoc on fleets. The Kraken, rooted in sailors' superstitions, was first mentioned in modern literature by Francesco Negri in 1700 and described in detail by Hans Egede in 1734, linking it to the hafgufa of medieval lore. Danish bishop Pontoppidan, 1753, credited the Kraken as a massive octopus capable of sinking ships, solidifying its mythos. French malacologist Denys-Montfort later investigated the existence of giant octopuses in the 19th century, inspiring depictions like Victor Hugo's Pieuvre in The Toilers of the Sea, 1866, and Jules Verne's giant squid in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Carl Linnaeus indirectly referenced similar creatures, such as Microcosmos and other Monstrum Marinum, though claims that he mentioned the Kraken directly in Systema Naturae remain unverified. It's easy to see why the Kraken captured imaginations. Today, we know creatures like the giant squid are not just legends, but cold, slimy fact. These deep-sea giants can grow up to 43 feet long. Their tentacles equipped with serrated suckers designed to grip prey. Imagine one of these creatures surfacing unexpectedly, tentacles writhing, its massive eyes staring unblinking into the soul of some hapless sailor. For those unacquainted with such beasts, it would be hard not to mistake it for a monster. Even larger possibilities lurk in the deep. Could colossal squid, rarely glimpsed even today, have fueled the myth? Their longer tentacles and immense size rival even their giant cousins, and their behavior remains a mystery. Still, the Kraken legend isn't all giant squid. Some sightings may have been misidentified whale carcasses, bloated and distorted, flowing eerily on the surface. Others could stem from massive octopuses, whose flexible, muscular limbs could easily seem monstrous to a terrified sailor. And then there's the ocean itself. The deep, impenetrable darkness breeds unease. A wave larger than expected? A shadow that doesn't match the rhythm of the water? In the throes of thalassophobia, the fear of deep water, it wouldn't take much for an exhausted crew to transform natural phenomena into something unnatural. Picture this. You're aboard a small vessel, lost in an endless expanse of water. The horizon is empty. The moonlight casting silvery glints on the waves. All at once, the sea begins to churn. The water heaves and froths as if alive. Then you see it, a tentacle, thick as a tree trunk, slithering up the hull. Suckers the size of shields cling to the wood with a grotesque pop. From the depths, a glistening, rubbery mass emerges, crowned by an enormous, unblinking eye that reflects nothing but hunger. The creature's beak, a cruel hook of black keratin, clacks against the ship's side, and the sound alone sends your heart racing. The vessel lurches as the monster wraps its limbs around the deck. And then, with a bone-rattling groan, the ship begins to sink. In reality, the Kraken is likely a tapestry of truth and terror. The giant squid, the colossal squid, the misinterpretation of natural phenomena, and the psychological strain of life at sea have all woven their threads into the myth. The ocean is still a frontier of mystery, with more than 95% of its depths unexplored. What lies down there, beyond human reach, could defy all reason. Until we plunge deeper into that darkness, the Kraken will remain a creature of legend, at once a warning and a reminder of how little we truly understand the world beneath the waves. So the next time you're on the ocean, staring into its bottomless black, remember, something might be staring back. So stay safe on land and be positive. Till the next time, take care, guys.